At some point, you started running, not for anything specific, just running. More hours, more hustle, more grinding, more optimizing, because that's what the program said a real man does. You don't rest, you don't slow down, you don't miss an opportunity to level up. And for a while, it feels like momentum. It feels like you're finally becoming the man you're supposed to be. Then one day, you look up and you've got debt you can't explain. You're exhausted in a way that sleep can't fix. And somewhere along the way, there were birthdays, recitals, ordinary Tuesday nights with your kids, moments you can't get back because you were grinding towards something that kept moving every time you got close to it. And the worst part, you did everything they told you to do. That hollowness you feel, that's not failure. That's the bill arriving. That's the performance tax. I want to tell you something about hustle culture and the high value man program that nobody selling it would ever tell you. It has a cost that doesn't show up in the pitch that they make. When I was deep in it, I was chasing an idea of myself that the internet told me was worth chasing. I ran up debt, trying to project success before I built it. I worked myself into burnout, convincing myself that exhaustion was just weakness leaving the body. I missed events for my kids, school things, family things, moments that mattered to the people who actually needed me. And I wasn't there because I was busy performing ambition for an audience that didn't even know my name. And here's what I know that I didn't know then. The program doesn't care about your kids. It doesn't care about your marriage. It doesn't care about your health or your relationships or what your life actually looks like from the inside. It cares about your attention and your wallet and your continued belief that you're not enough yet. That's the engine. You feeling insufficient is the product, because a man who feels like enough doesn't keep buying into what they're selling. It's not buying subscriptions and programs. The hustle culture content, the grind mindset, the high value man language, it's not evil. Some of the men behind it genuinely believe they're helping, but the framework itself is built on a foundation that requires your perpetual dissatisfaction and unhappiness with your life. It needs you running. It needs you measuring. It needs you convinced that the men who love their families and live ordinary lives and aren't optimizing every hour are somehow less than. But here's what that framework produces when you actually run it. Debt, burnout, fractured relationships, a version of yourself that's impressive on paper and hollow in person. I know it because I lived it. I'm on the other side of the burnout now. My relationships have healed, not perfectly, but they're real again. I put in work to come back from what the grind took from me. The debt is almost gone, not fully, but almost. And I want to be honest with you about that, because this show isn't about a clean redemption story. Some of the costs follow you for a long time, for a good while. And that's real. You don't unplug from the program and wake up the next morning with everything fixed. But here's what did change the moment I stopped running. The exhaustion started lifting. Not immediately, but it started. My relationships started breathing again because I was actually present in them. My kids got their father back. My wife got her husband back, and I got something back too. Something I didn't even realize I lost. I got to just be a man again without performing it. The performance tax is real, and the longer you run the program, the higher the bill gets. But you can stop, not perfectly, not all at once, but you can stop. What you find on the other side of the performance isn't weakness, it isn't failure, it's just you. A real man in a real life with real people who actually need you present. Not optimized, not dominant, not high value. Just there. That's worth more than anything the program ever promised you. This is the Wrong Fit Project. I'll see you in the next one.